Superstars, I've been seeing all the Tron videos on my FYP with all the stars as the sound. And I want to know why Goro City isn't opened until 9 p.m. at the least. Because I would like to experience a theme park that is open at night. Yeah, I was about to say Conval City, but no, I want to be on the Anaconda. I want to be on all those rides. But at nighttime, I just don't know. Can we make it happen? Gorov City, please make it happen. And if the kids are a problem, we can just tell them that 5 p.m., no kids going there.
No kids allowed.
Yeah, no kids allowed.
What? I want you to sing my name. I know a lot of you don't know me. My name is Lebo. It's very simple. This is what you say. Lebo, Lebo, Lebo.
Welcome to Lights on It, Levi. Now this is a show we shine a spell on the culture, and everyone that you should know or already know. Now superstars Demi Lovato and Raven Simone have shared their Disney Mount Rushmores, the founding fathers of Disney, and I also want to join in the fun. But I will only say two people, and then you say the last two people that you think should be on the list. So I will be saying Hilary Duff and Raven Simone. They deserve to be on that list. They are the founding fathers of, or I can say founding mothers, but founding fathers of Disney. They hold Disney. They, keep Disney upright. It's like Nini with Real Housewives. She was the founding mother of Real Housewives. But anyways, superstars, before we get into hot topics too, I also want to say that I have not included the Oscars, Paris Fashion Week that I know is 2 weeks ago, the SAFTAs, and also, those three. I haven't included those three. Doesn't mean that I haven't been watching them. I have, I watch everything. I see it all. But superstars, I will be adding them in another video, which will be coming out probably Wednesday or Thursday. Let's do Thursday. Yes, but I don't want them to, go on to next Sunday, because next Sunday I also want to catch up. This is a catch up. Let me say I am catching up, because Lebo Tries, every time I post Lebo Tries, it means that we are behind 10 steps with hot topics. You know what? Yeah, but superstars, let's get into hot topics. Now, last time we spoke about Harry Styles, I gave a review of his album. But now recently, to promote that album, he went on to SNL. And what caught my eye was him kissing his co-star, which is male. And, it would have been a shocking, thing if he wasn't queerbaiting a lot. I thought that he had left that whole stance behind. I thought he had left the queerbaiting behind, and even spoke about it as a joke on SNL, of course, saying that people think he's queerbaiting and all, but it does look like a queerbaiting thing, because I am queer. I know when to, men kiss and there's chemistry and whatever, and I know his co-host and him probably don't have chemistry because they aren't seeing each other or anything, but it just looked awkward. It looked like two straight men kissing just to prove to the queer community that I am accepting. I believe in inclusivity and everything. So that's what it gave to me. So if I was Harry Styles' PR manager, I would tell him that he should did it. He should did the whole queer baiting thing, or him trying to present as queer, especially since every time he tries to present as queer is when he is promoting something. Oh my gosh, why is my English running away? Every time he tries to present as queer, it happens when he is trying to promote something. So that is not a good look for me in terms of that, because it just does signal that he is queer baiting. It should be natural. It should be you walking down the Hollywood Boulevard or whatever with your boyfriend. It should be you, trying to run away from the cameras or whatever, scandalous. Oh, I'm so toxic. That should be scandalous. But anyway, superstars, let's move on. Superstars, we witness Rihanna and her family become victims of parasocialism, which is actually scary. It is such scary times. Like, fans can't differentiate between these artists not being part of their life. They think that they are part of these artists' life, and that's not the case. You don't know them. But anyways, backstory, a woman named Ivana, who is 35 years old, has some kind of obsession with Rihanna because she used to post about Rihanna a lot on TikTok, posting that she is, I don't know if she says she's going to die or something like that.
Listen, Rihanna, when you die, God is taking me to my future. You want to kill me. Shut the up.
That's Satan. He just wants to kill something beautiful. Just like his Rihanna. They just want to kill something beautiful, but they can't.
But then she took to the streets and decided she is going to fire shots at their property in Beverly Hills. And at the time, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky were in a trailer, were outside their house, which I don't understand why. But Rihanna's mom and Rihanna's kids, 3 kids, were in the house at the time. So someone could have gotten hurt. But luckily, no one got hurt. And it is crazy. She is facing life in jail. She could be facing a possible life charge in jail. And I do think that they should throw the book at this woman because it is crazy. It is just also giving me that she could actually be mentally insane. I don't know, but she could be mentally insane because it is just giving, why are you so obsessed with me?
Y'all really are obsessed with me. It's too much.
Now, Thando Thabethe, together with 947, have been on a quest to uncover what really happened to the OG generations. And they did this by first interviewing Khanyi Mbau, who stated that it all ended because of royalties and actors demanding royalties from him, which he can't give them royalties. He does not have the power to. The person who can, the company who can, the entity that can is the broadcaster, which is SABC. And he also said that he fired them after 4 days of not pitching to work. But now Thando Thabethe did not stop there, which I love. She also interviewed Zikhona Zotlaka and Zolisa Xaluva, who is so handsome. Oh my gosh, superstars, easy. Oh, when he used to come up on my screen with Senzo, and as Jason, he'd play Jason, and he had a boyfriend named Senzo in Generations, and that wasn't the end thing at the time. This was like 2009, 2010. So I know it made for awkward moments too, at home, because at the time I wasn't also out. I mean, well, my mom did say that it was obvious, but I wasn't out at the time. And, when they started their kissing scenes, and, your family is like, what is this? Like, and you also, they're like, I don't know what to say, because now, so but he has been hot, oh gosh.
Is it hot in here? Are you hot? I mean, you are hot.
Anyways, they were interviewed and they stated that it actually was there was a clause in the contract which was not upheld. And contracts are very binding, so that means that they were in breach of contract, Khanyi Mbau and the SABC. So it's actually sad. It's actually crazy, and it's actually like we are in 2026, and you hear a whole lot of horror stories that are still happening in South African media industry, and how artists are not protected and everything, and how right now I am saying that they're trying to tax media personalities, they're trying to tax influencers, but there is no protection for them, like they want money from them, they are bleeding them dry, but they're also not affording them some protection. It's crazy. It is so crazy to me, and I just hope we get to a point where the media industry is actually sustainable for a whole lot of people, because right now it is not. Right now, people will work their whole life in the media industry and still come up with zero savings.
South Africa doesn't have a talent problem. We're very talented. We have a management problem. There's no academia, there's no admin, there's no management behind the talent, right? And as soon as we can get that right, we're going to be a superpower.
So Mama Tina's Gumbo stand has been reopened after being shut down by the Houston Health Department over a complaint investigation. And to me, it is sad. It is sad what the Black community is doing to this family, which is the Knowles family, the Knowles Carter, Knowles. that whole family. It is sad because right now she is trying to share with y'all what she loves and everything. And it is unfortunate if it is really true that people have been getting sick off of her food. It is the craziest thing if that is really true. But if it is not, if this is just all of these people's intent to just, destroy this woman's reputation or whatever because they feel some ill will towards Beyonce and her family, and they don't really like Beyonce because it has happened where people just be hating on the family because they do not like black excellence. It's true. It is so true. People do have a problem with black excellence. People have a problem with excellence regardless of the race. People will tend to tear down someone who they think, because people feel insecure about themselves. But anyways, this is about Mama Tina's Gumbo stand. And because I have been seeing videos, people have been saying, oh, there has been trending how people say she's a witch, how it's a witch's brew and it doesn't look that tasty, and other people are just going there just to meet her because she is in close proximity to Beyonce, I guess. So now they want her to just they want her to entertain them. They want her to always talk to them and be friendly and whatever, and they throw a fit if she is not as warm to them, because at the end of the day, you guys are strangers to her. Yes, you might think you know her, but you don't. And this is where the obsession comes with Rihanna, and that's when you guys decide, hey, let me go shoot her down because she is not giving me the attention that I want, the attention that I deserve from her, whatever, because I loved her and I'm obsessed with her. Anyway, superstars, it is very unfortunate. It is also unfortunate what Jules has been saying, promoting that gay club, but also he sat down and said, because they were demanding an interview from him and he had to state why he did not give that interview. Firstly, we all know that if he does give that interview, it's not even going to be about him. You guys are going to ask him about Beyonce and her family. But also, it is unfortunate that people have been saying that he was queer at the age of 9. That is crazy. It is crazy that people were saying Blue Ivy's the ugliest baby. 106 and Park made that whole script saying that she woke up like this with her hair and they did not comb her hair.
But here are the top 6 things Blue Ivy thought about the VMAs with number 6.
I really did wake up like this because my parents never combed my hair.
I can't.
Sorry, Blue. I love you.
And it is the black community and not supporting their own. We are so quick to tear down our own. I don't know why. So Khanyi Mbau was being interviewed by Neil on Demand, and she basically said that she hates everything under women's clothing because everything looks the same, which is true. People are chasing trends nowadays. They are not chasing individuality. They want Pilates training, so they want to go to Pilates. Matcha is training, so they want to drink matcha. These bags are trending, they want those bags. These clothes are trending, they want those clothes. And I think I am blaming influencer culture, but I'm also blaming the brand deals and all those campaigns which want all their influencers to sound the same, speak the same, and say the same script. I am blaming every single person that is in that space who is showing people that actually we need to be consumers who buy the same thing and just show up at the same places, and we judge people who show some sort of individuality. I saw that, and I think I spoke about it, if I remember properly. I don't remember, but those kids who were emo, kind of alternative, being interviewed in South Africa, and people came for them and were like, what is this, honey? What is that? Because normally but the same things. You guys want those cargo shorts that are to here. You guys want to dress up the same gym way. Oh, gym way. But they wear gym way to everywhere. Gym way to the mall. Gym way to, but not to the gym. Gym way everywhere, but not to the gym is crazy to me. Like, everything is just the same nowadays. Like, I scroll on TikTok, it's the same. Twitter, it's the same. It doesn't help that TikTok and Twitter now share the same information and everything. But I would love for us to get back to individualism. So Black Coffee celebrated his 50th birthday in Cape Town, and it was star-studded. And I have the stars right here that attended. It's probably not all, but these are the faces that I could make out. We had Oscar Mbo, we had DJ Fresh, we had DJ Maporisa, which I said I still need to be in his V class. I could be the lady of the night, you know. Could be the entertainment. Invite me to your V class, Maporisa. We had Maglera, we had Dopo, we had Atikeleva, we had Casper Nyovest, we had DJ Shimza, we had Swizz Beat all the way from America, because Black Coffee is international, you know. We have a lot of international stars now. We had Oskido Figile Mbalula, which all these politicians, you know, like, they are now frolicking. I don't want to say they're fraternizing with your celebs nowadays, because remember when, was it DJ Maporisa's birthday? I don't think. Was it DJ Tira? I think it was DJ Tira's birthday, and Malema was there. Julius Malema was at DJ Tira's birthday, and I found it weird. And yeah, but I mean, I did say that he was a DJ, so it kind of made sense, but still didn't. Now Figile Mbalula's here, and it doesn't make sense, but I mean, it's a Ikrashega Mawako, so I mean, also naturally Victoria Gonzalez was there, because she is the girlfriend of Gere. So she was there, and she gave a touching speech to her man, because that's her man. Sizwe Dlomo was there, and Tamarine Green was also there. But the people that I haven't mentioned, because I want to speak about what the drama is, was Somizi and Unathi were there, which was awkward because they have some beef. They share history, you know. Anyways, I don't know where to start. But I will start by saying that Unathi posted on Instagram, you know, some photos from the party, and there were a few comments, you know. There were comments about Somizi naturally, because people want to know. People are nosy, I guess. So they wanted to know why she didn't take a picture. They know why she didn't take a picture with her, but they just wanted to poke and prod. So one user poked and prodded too much that it garnered a response from Unathi herself, because he said that Unathi wanted to make amends with Somizi, which he declined, and she had quite a lot to say. I don't know if this is true. I don't know if this might be AI, but I think it is true. I don't think it's AI. Anyways, she, and I quote, said, "Stop lying. I don't want anything to do with that man. I never begged him for anything. He is a convicted sexual offender. I will never be his friend." And ouch to Somizi. That is crazy that she would say that, but he did have some allegations against him. He did have those allegations in 2009, and he also has these allegations with, who's that man? His boyfriend, who now I have forgotten. Oh well. But yeah, Unathi and Somizi have always had beef, because Somizi also did choose Unathi's husband's side when they were getting a divorce. And actually, I have met Unathi. Of course she won't remember, and of course she didn't even pay me any mind, because who am I to her, I guess. But I once met Somizi Unathi back in 2024 when she came to PE for a concert. I forgot which concert it was, because back in 2024 I was, you know, working. I was a promoter, you know, yeah, I was a promoter. So that night we were putting on wristbands on the people who came to the concert, and Unathi happened to be there, and I put on the wristbands for her, and we didn't share anything, because I was like, Unathi, this is you? oh my gosh, what are you doing here? Like, I never expected for artists to be here. I mean, the artists are backstage and whatever, and you here? And you meeting me? But yeah, anyways, I don't know why I'm speaking about that, but awkward situation between Somizi and Unati, you know, that is, you would never want to be in the same place as your enemy, you know, right? Like in the same birthday, same party, you know, and sometimes you call in advance when a friend has invited you to ask, is that person coming? And then they say yes, and then you're like, I don't want to go anymore. So kudos to them for putting their differences aside and attending the same event, even if they avoided each other like the plague. But moving on. So Zandile, aka Doja Cat, came to South Africa finally for the first time to perform at Global Citizen. And she devoured her performance as usual, but she also did have opening acts. She had The Joy, who I have said that they have been featured on her album Scarlet. And she also brought... Why did I now forget? Why did I forget? Think, Lebo, think. Moonchild Sanelli. I don't know why I forgot Moonchild Sanelli. She also brought Moonchild Sanelli up on stage, and Moonchild Sanelli is actually a good performer. I will give her that. She is actually one artist that has been working really hard. Like, she has her bag in a lot of things. I do know that she also has her bag in the FIFA soundtrack for the game FIFA. For the game FIFA. Yes, she has songs in it. Anyway, so it was, I didn't, people were wondering, why is Moonchild there? But if you know Doja Cat also did perform at the FIFA last year, at the FIFA. Oh, guys, I don't watch soccer, so I don't know.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Superstars, my video cut while I was speaking about Zandile, and I still need to say that her dad, because she is beefing with her dad, because he has been a deadbeat dad, and knowing from one deadbeat dad survivor to another, I do know that it is a sore topic for her, and I don't understand why people do keep saying that she should just forgive him and move on, because when there was a time where she wanted to have that relationship with her dad didn't want anything to do with her, but now that she has risen, her dad is suddenly here and whatever. But he did surprise people by showing up to the concert right after Doja Cat did say that her dad said he was too busy to come to the concert. So I don't know, it might be some reconciliation in the works. But also, Doja Cat has also been speaking out. She has been speaking out a lot. She has spoke out for Chaperone, protecting Chaperone, saying that she might have BPD, borderline personality disorder, with regards to the paparazzi, because she kind of suffers from it, and she knows that it gets overwhelming at times when paparazzi is just doing too much. But I can say that there wasn't even that much paparazzi for Chaperone to be jumping at them like that. And I did say that I feel sorry for that fan who just wanted an autograph. I do still feel sorry for him. And Doja Cat said it might just be a reseller. But I'm like, you never know the difference. Like, it could be a reseller, it could not be, it could just be a fan, who knows? Or that he will now know is that Chaperone, when he wanted an autograph, Chaperone decided to snap him and whatever. And it just gives off mean girl energy by Chaperone. And also, this is why Doja Cat people thought that she hated her fans, because if she's gonna stand up for Chaperone doing this to her fans, then what chance do her fans have? So I wouldn't take that kind of advice. Still love you, Doja Cat. Love you down. But also, she also did speak out against Timothée Chalamet, saying that the ballet and opera have been here longer than he has existed, because he said that no one cares for the ballet and the opera. And she is right. I don't know why she doubled back. I don't know why she backed down from that statement and apologizing to him, because it is the truth. They have been here for quite some time, and he is dismissing people who actually do love the... I don't know if I could say ballet is a sport, but do love the entertainment that comes with ballet and the opera. So I just don't understand why he would say that, especially knowing that his mom is a ballet dancer. So it's just weird. It's getting weird. But it has been a massive weekend this week. And it has been a massive weekend because Live Golf was also here. And Calvin Harris and Black Coffee were also performing. This was actually their first Live Golf. And I heard that it was a good thing. Event. That's what I wanted. It was a good event. So I'm pretty sure that they will keep on making it happen. But let's move on. So Mel Viljoen and Peet Viljoen are in hot water back in the States. And if you know Real Housewives of Pretoria and also Ultimate Girlship, you will know Mel Viljoen and Peet Viljoen. And you will also know that Peet Viljoen, oh my gosh. You will know that Pete was a disbarred lawyer who was also in a couple of corruption charges. He had some corruption, charges against him, or he was linked to corruption investigations. Let me just say that. Anyways, so you will know that that couple has been infamous for a lot of things. You also will know that Carte Blanche did an expose in 2022 with regards to the Tammy Taylor Nails saga, and how they were illegally selling the franchise. And it is so crazy. It is so crazy that they didn't stop that. They actually flew to the States with false documents and decided to commit retail fraud. They decided to... I'm laughing because they stole 88,000 rand worth of items. And now Mel is saying to the police, that she acted alone, even if it has been proven that Pete was also acting with her. But she is saying that she acted alone and Pete is not, he should be dropped as a suspect. And it's crazy to me because normally you would think that the man would say that, you think that the man would protect the woman, he would protect his female partner. But now Mel has decided to be the savior and say she acted alone and whatever. But they will be facing some charges and also possibly deportation. But it is, I guess the Barbie wasn't a Barbie after all, because she is a thief, Your Honor. So now we can say Crystal K is the new Barbie, was the OG Barbie, and is still the Barbie of Real Housewives. Crazy. I wish Real Housewives was still happening. Pretoria, Johannesburg, Ultimate Girlship, whatever. Because right now we have Durban, and I don't think Durban will cover this. Could have been a great opportunity, Pretoria. Could have been a great opportunity, but your guys' Real Housewife franchise in South Africa just doesn't last. Durban is the only one that's lasting. But anyway, superstar. Finally, superstars, I want to talk about the Marlo, Hampton and Tyler Perry situation, because it spread like wildfire that they are in a relationship, only to find that those pictures are AI and doctored, because they were at a brunch together, there was a brunch. Forgot the name of the event that was happening, but they were spotted together at that brunch. But it was a whole lot of people also at that brunch. So the kissing picture, it's fake, it's doctored. And honestly, I'm not... What I will say is, it shocked me when the news spread that he... Firstly, the what spread, I don't want to say articles, but let me say the article that spread say announced, which actually, I'm like, you announce an engagement, yes, but you don't announce a relationship unless it is a PR relationship. And I was like, wait, if this is real, this is a PR relationship, because Tyler Perry still has those charges against him. And like I said, he allegedly might be DL. And Marlo Hampton also, I don't think if I was his PR manager, I would choose Marlo Hampton to, set the rumors aside, because Marlo Hampton is I will say that she has stated that she is not going to get married to any man that's still building. She wants a man that is already built, that already has money. So she is kind of giving opportunistic. And she would jump at that opportunity actually to be linked to Tyler Perry. But it's not true. It's false. And yeah, like I said, Tyler Perry, if he was linked to any woman right now, I do know that he was in a relationship with a woman and has a kid. Has a son, but they broke up in 2020. They've been dating from 2009 to 2020, and he hasn't been in relationships ever since. He has been linked to quite a few men. I ain't saying anything. I'm leaving it there. Now, superstars, that's it for our episode of Hot Topics. Like I said, I will be taking out another episode on Wednesday or Thursday about the Oscars, about the SAFTAs, and about Paris Fashion Week. So be on the lookout for that, because we will be you know why I didn't want to talk about them now? Because they are quite long. Because I don't just want to talk about the fashion and leave out the drama. And I don't want to talk about the drama and leave out the fashion. I want to talk about them all. So we're going to speak about all of that. But superstars, let me know what you think down in the comments below. And I will see you guys next Wednesday or Thursday. Like I said.